Good evening, everybody. This is Mark Becker with the Comet Activities Network. We're here in West Liberty, Iowa, for a non-conference matchup between our West Liberty Comets and the West Burlington Falcons. Number 9 Comets are coming off a 5-inning 9-0 win. Got to turn this down just a hair here. There we go. That's a little better. Coming off of a 9-0 win against the Wilton Beavers on Monday, and looking to keep the momentum tonight. Malroach picked a complete game no-hitter, so the Falcons are 1-0 with a 7-5 win against L&M on Monday.
Number 16 at shortstop.
So, starting lineups, number 16 at shortstop, Oriana Gonzalez. In right field, Paige Kramer wearing the number 1. She's batting second. Number 7, Maddie Thomas is in the 3 spot. She's also on the mound. Lindsay Kelly behind the plate. She's wearing the number 39. Tennessee Christopherson, she's at first base. She's wearing 45 for the Falcons. Number 3, Maddie Knapp. She is in center field wearing the number 3. Batting 7th is Faith Gibbs. She's at looks like third base. She's wearing the number 15. In left field is Lacey Felkins wearing the number 40. And at second base is Whitney Snowden wearing the number 10. So Britton Crasty leading off for the Comets. She's wearing the number 3. She is in left field. Number 8, Sally Hall. She is also in position number 8 in center field for the Comets. She had a dinger the other night. Number 25, Pearson Hall. She is at shortstop. The Drake recruit is at shortstop for the Comets. Number 1 at third base is Kylie Collins. She's, like I said, third base wearing the number 1. Mallory Wolf is the designated player wearing the number 4, and she is hitting for Charlie Howard, who is in right field. Senior Addie Bell, number 22. She is at second base. In the circle tonight for the Comets is Kylie Dowfeld, who is a freshman wearing the number 9. At first base, wearing number 7 is Mika Escobedo. And batting 9th and behind the plate is number 28, Jaylene Keevy. So, like I said, Charlie Howard is in right field. So we will have the national anthem, and we will be going shortly.
For the playing of our national anthem.
All right, and as we know, yesterday was Monday was Memorial Day, but it doesn't matter what day it is. Always remember the people who have fought for our freedom. Some gave all gave some, and the men and women in the blue, the paramedics, the EMTs, the people who have gone across country, across seas to keep us free, whether it be World War I, World War II, Korean, Vietnam. Persian Gulf, does not matter. We thank them so much for their sacrifice. So, anyway, thanks very much. And if you see one, don't ever forget about it. Buy them a cup of coffee. just tell them thanks, and we appreciate everything they do. So we are ready to go. So Kylie Dalfelt will be on the mound for the Comets. She is a freshman this year. Did not look up her stats from last year. I apologize for that. That's a miscue on my part, to be completely honest. But she had what I would consider a very successful 8th grade season. Has a little more zip than some at her age, and at the same time is very mentally tough for her young age. So we look forward to that. And like the left or right for the Comets, you got Kiwi behind the plate. You got Kylie Collins at third. Pearson Hall at short. Addie Bell at second. Mika Escobedo at first. Charlie Howard in right. Sully Hall in the center. And Bryn Cassidy in left field. So first up for the Falcons is you got Oriana Gonzalez, Paige Kramer, and Maddie Thomas. So Falcons, like I said, are coming off of a 25-9 season. Did lose 3 of their top hitters, got all their pitching back. So, looking forward to a very good game. Got 2 high-quality tradition teams here. First pitch, a little outside for a ball. Us up here in the press box, B. Toby and Brian Harner were talking about, I think it was 2014, where they had one heck of a game. That was in the postseason. It's just been a fun matchup. And outside corner, little fastball, that'll even the count at 1 apiece. So overall, the West Burlington does lead the series 8-7. They played since 2009. So hit over to the right, out of play. So that'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Last year, the Falcons lost in the 3A regional semifinal against Assumption. That's how they ended their season. But again, a very, very good 25-9 season. They're in the Southeast Iowa Conference, if I believe is correct, too. Ball outside, that'll be even the count at 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Comets got off to a good start there Monday as they had a 5-inning win against Wilton Beagles. And the pitch hit over to right field. And, a nice pickup by Charlie Howard. But it does go in for a single. So Gonzalez will lead off with a single. Nice job on the pickup by Charlie, as that's not necessarily an easy play, and that can get past you in a hurry. So, okay, next up is number 1, Paige Kramer. She is in right field. Looks like a right-handed hitter. Comets are in the all blue with white numbers. Falcons are in the, they're black to me. I'm colorblind, so I'm going to say black with gray stripes. Green. Okay, they're green. Wouldn't be the first and won't be the last time I messed that up. Strike on the outside corner gets Kramer started. Dalfelt gets ahead in the count. That's obviously always important for the pitchers. Gives them a little leeway. Dalfelt gets the sign from Key. And the pitch turns around to butt. And it's going to good hustle by Kiwi as she lays out to have an attempt at catching it. It does go foul. So it's an 0-2 count. Run on first, probably not bunting. I think this is a good spot for probably, I'm going to say a rise ball. Rise ball is, I think, good from a standpoint of bunting anyway, because it can put the ball up in the air. So Kylie, and the pitch outside. Not a bad waste pitch for sure. See if she'll chase. 1-2 is a count. Again, Gonzalez on first. No stats yet for Notre Dame or for West Burlington this year, so don't have any stolen bases or anything. You've only played the 1 game, of course. And Dalfelt now with the pitch. Be fouled straight back right on top of that. So it's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nice crowd here in West Liberty. Beautiful field if you haven't been here, if you can see by the video. But, yeah, great atmosphere, great field. And just love coming to games here. Dalfelt has a pitch. Changeup. misses. Ran it just a little short. Changeup is, I would say, a very important pitcher because I think Kylie can get the ball up there a pretty good clip. No idea what the actual speed is, but it feels like she's got a little zip on it. So changeup is important. Count is even at 2-2. Getting one on, nobody out, and the pitch. And struck her out. Nice job on the outside corner. She gets her to chase. And that'll be a strikeout swinging. So now one out. Now we get the number 3 hitter in Maddie Thomas. She's wearing the number 7. Dahlfeld looks in for and gets the pitch call from Kiwi. And the pitch. Going to be hit over right to, just over the head of Bell. Pearson Hall gets it, and it'll be girls on first and second. Neither of them balls have been hard hit, but they've been hit just enough. And again, you know you're dealing with a quality team. So it does not surprise me in the least. But now they got their cleanup hitter in Lindsay Kelly. She is behind the plate, wearing the number 39. Looks like you're going to have a pinch runner. So number 14 for Thomas.
First base, number 24, Chloe Anderson.
That looks like that's going to be Chloe Anderson.
After that, number 39, Lindsay Kelly.
So Kelly digs in, looks for, get the pitch from Dahlfeld, and the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Nice way to get her started early. Getting first game of the season for Dahlfeld, so she could be a little nervous. You never really know. Good team. And the pitch. Oh, there you go. Right there's that changeup. When a girl throws a first fastball in the outside corner like she did in that first pitch, the second pitch comes in with I don't know if it was a flip change or just a regular change, but regardless, ball never got there. 0-2 is the count, 1 out, 2 on, and the pitch. Ball on the outside corner. Again, Falcons have girls on first and second. On second is Gonzalez. First is Anderson, who's pinch running for Thomas. Each of them had singles. And the pitch. Again, changeup. Fell a little bit short. Nice stop by Kiwi. That's going to even the count at 2 apiece. Dahlfeld gets a sign from Hall. Trish Hall, that is. And the pitch. Nice. Gets her to chase in the outside corner for a strikeout. So 2 on, 2 out. Top of the first. Nobody has scored yet. Now you got number 45, Tannison Christofferson. She's at first base tonight for the Falcons. Dahlfeld looks in. Gets the sign. Ooh, just missed on the outside corner. Good spot there. Again, first and second, nobody out. Or, 2 out. Number 5 hitter and Christofferson up. And the pitch. It's going to be hit over to right field. It goes over Howard's head. 1 run will score. 2 run, they're going to send her. And, it's going to be close. It is not. So 2 runs will score. That'll be a 2-run double for Christofferson. And, got a hold of that outside fastball. Did a nice job of just taking it the way it is. So taking it where it's pitched. So nice job of hitting by Christofferson. You got Maddie Knapp. She's in center field tonight. See if the Comets can get out of here with just allowing 2 runs. We got 2 outs, just need 1 more out, and the pitch. There you go. Go to the heat right there on the outside corner, a little higher, about belt high. 0-1's the count. And the pitch. Down just a little, so that's going to even the count at 1 apiece. Got some great sponsors here we'll talk about between innings. And the pitch. Nice strike on down in the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I always feel like if a girl's got, depending on how much zip they got, that inside fastball right to the knees is a tough one to hit. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 on, 2 in, and it's going to be just inside. It's going to even the count at 2 apiece. Excuse me. Dalfelt battling here. Falcons up 2-0 here in the top of the first. And Dalfelt has a sign and the pitch. There's go right back to Dalfelt. She's going to glove it and throws over to Escobedo for out number 3. That's be a 1-3 out. So yes. So the Comets give the West Burlington-Notre Dame Falcons a head start here. So let's see what the Comets can do. See if they can come back, get some bats going. Had some bats on Monday night. Again, don't really know what we're facing, or at least I don't, from a pitching standpoint. I think I saw 2 sophomores as pitchers. Pitching is, I'll get her number in a minute, is Maddie Thomas. Maddie Thomas is a junior. She also plays a little second base. Has that runner's start from a pitching standpoint. I think that can give you a little bit of extra boost, so I get that. If she really does a sprinter start. Looks like she's got some zip on it, so be good opportunity for the Comets to get their bats out. And again, West Burlington-Notre Dame is leading after half an inning, 2-0. Got some great sponsors in Robertson Real Estate and Iowa City Orthodontics. Jones Trucking. Got a really lot of great. We absolutely cannot thank our sponsors enough. So we are ready to go. Number 3, Bryn Cassidy will be leading off for the Comets.
Starting off for the Comets is number 3, Bryn Cassidy.
All right, so here comes Cassidy. She was the other night at first pitch up and outside for a ball. She was 2 for 6 the other night. 4 for 6 the other night to lead off the season against Wilton. Ball high, good eye by Cassidy. She is a sophomore. Playing a little left field tonight for the Comets. 2-0 is the count. Pitch by Thomas. That's hit like a line over to the left center. Going to one-hop the fence. Cassie's rounding first, going to go to second, and she leads the Comets off with a double. That was hit on a line. Like I said, I don't know if it hit the warning track, real close to the warning track, short hop the fence.
Number 8, Sully Hall.
And so she ends up at second with a leadoff double. Now you got Sully Hall. I believe she had a dinger the other night, if I remember correctly. Sully is a left-handed hitter. I would call her small but mighty. She has not the largest thing in the world, but she can really put the load into a bat. And the pitch. Ball outside, changeup. That missed. So 1-0 is the count. Cassie's got some speed, so she will definitely test the arm of the catcher. Pearson Hall is on deck for the Comets. Next year there will only be 1 hole left. That'll be the first time in about 5 years. Oh, a bunt. Sully grabs it. But Sully's not even going to be close. And she's going to go to. Bryn Cassidy's going to. And I apologize. I couldn't explain that. But Sully Hall started walking towards second. Britton Cassidy rounds third. And then they get in a rundown. Britton Cassidy comes home for the first run of the game for the Comets.
It's number 25.
And Sully Hall ends up on second after the overthrow. So two girls up, one in for the Comets, and the pitch. Change up, just missed. So we got Pearson Hall. We're in the number 6 tonight. Let's see, Pearson looks like 2 for 6 the other night as well. 2 doubles. Getting off to a good start. And the pitch. Squares to bunt, but pulls back. One ball, no strikes. Again, nobody out. One in here to the Comets. They are down 2-1 here in the bottom of the first. Both teams have started with a bang offensively. Thomas now with the pitch. Just missed on the outside corner. So 2 balls, no strikes. Again, nobody out. Excuse me, it's 3-0. So Hall is, I'll be honest, probably waiting. She's got the green light. I have no doubt with her experience as a senior. And the pitch. Oh, she hits it deep to left field. Right field, and it is over. It is a 2-run bomb for Pearson Hall. You know it had the height because the thing went 50 foot in the air, but it wasn't hit super deep, but it was enough to clear the fence. So Comets now are up 3-2. So 3 up, nobody out. So now we got Kylie Collins up. Again, that 3-0 pitch. And again, with her being a senior, some girls she might have just said, hey, just take it, see if they'll walk. But you're not going to do that to an experienced hitter like Pearson, and you just let her go. So nice job on that side of it. So Kylie Collins up. First pitch down and inside. Collins was like 2 for 4 the other night. 2 walks. Collins digs in, right-handed batter, and the pitch. And she hits her. So Collins will reach on a hit by pitch. West Burlington comes out. West Burlington coach comes out. So I'm probably just trying to settle his junior pitcher down. Again, I didn't look to see what kind of experience she had last year. I saw there was 2 sophomore pitchers that pitched, but didn't look at any more than that. So while we're at a little bit of break here, I'm going to take the headset off, take my sweatshirt off. I'm a little bit on the warm side. I'll be right back. All right, much better. They are going to leave Thomas in, it looks like.
Now up at the Comets, it's number 4, Mallory Wolf.
So now we got Mallory Wolf. She is the 5 hitter. She is hitting for Charlie Howard. First pitch is a strike. I love to see that when coaches can go out and kind of calm the girls down and come back and hit a strike. There's a lot of times that the opposing pitchers or teams will just have them all swing at that first one as well. And the pitch, she drills it down the left field line. Collins is going to go from first to third, and Wolf will go to second on the throw in. So Wolf was 2 for 6 the other night, and she's 1 for 1 tonight. So I'm going to call that a 1 base hit because of advancing to second on the throw. So, all right, now we got up number 22, Addie Bell, another experienced Howard, it looks like, is going to run for Mallory Wolf. So yeah, Bell, another experience. I think she might have started as an 8th grader. I don't know that for sure. For sure is a freshman. So she's got a ton of experience. Good sports family, a lot of knowledge there. So I have no doubt she is prepared for this moment. 0-1's account. Again, 2 on. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Comets have 3 in. 2 in scoring position. Addie Bell up. And the pitch by Thomas. Looks like a changeup. Missed. Down. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bell takes a deep breath and ready. Thomas with the delivery. That's hit high in the air. She was, I think she was looking somewhere about the baseball field on that one because she was really in front of it. So change up, but it does go foul. So it's going to put the count at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kylie Daufelt on deck and the pitch. Oh. Change. I'm going to call it a changeup. I don't know what it was for sure, but she's going to get called out on strikes. That'll be a strikeout looking. So now Kylie Daufelt looks to help herself in the circle, wearing the number 9 tonight. And the pitch. Ball high. Thomas has got some zip on it. I don't think that necessarily matters. As it's not like she's throwing like that one college girl 79.4 miles an hour. But at the same time, she does have some zip on it for a junior. She's got some potential there. And the pitch. Tries to put down a bunt, goes foul. So that'll put her in a 1-1 count. Again, 1 out. 2 on, 3 in for the Comets. Still working. In right field for West Burlington is Kramer. In right field for the Comets is Charlie Howard. Andy Miller's asking. Thanks for listening, Andy. If you guys haven't ever heard Andy or Travis Neal do one, you need to do that as well. They have they got quite a few going on this year. So, and the pitch going to be strike again. That change, I'm going to call it a changeup. I don't really know what it is. It looks like it has the loop of a changeup. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on, 3 in, and the pitch. Woof, gets around on that. I think the term I've heard on that is turn it and burn it right there, baby, because that was, she got around in that son of a gun. So Kylie Daufelt will have an even count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Thomas with the pitch. Nice job of hitting. Really, really nice job of hitting by Kylie Daufelt. Oh. He called interference. So on the RBI or on the single, 1 run comes in. So Kylie Collins comes in. Mallory Wolf gets thrown out at the plate on that'd be a 9-2 put out. Addie, and then Kylie Daufelt will go to second with an RBI, and she'll go to second on the throw. Little check swing by number 7, Mika Escobedo, our first baseman for the night. She is she's this will be her first varsity experience to my knowledge this year. Pitch outside. I'll be honest, on that outside pitch, I can't really call ball or strike until you see it because some of that pitch has been a little bit extended at times, that strike zone. As long as it's both ways, we're all good with that. 1-1, and the pitch down low for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out, 1 on. Comets have plated 4. Cassidy, Hall, and Collins have all came across home plate tonight. Thomas looks in. And the pitch. Ball outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Let's see what Escobedo can do. Escobedo is a freshman. Got a long, illustrious softball career ahead of her. So 3-1 pitch and strike rate down the middle, a little delayed, but it was a strike. So count's full. Runner will be going at second as Kylie Dahlfeld will go. A little surprised they didn't have her run for him, but I understand she's probably a fairly speedy girl. And the pitch. Strike on the inside corner, and she goes down swinging, or she goes down looking. So, but not after the Cubs. How about the Cubs? My goodness. How about the Comets? This starts with a C. I'm close. Comets plate, 4 runs on 5 hits, leave 1 on. So after 1, the Comets lead 4-2. The Falcons place 2 runs in with 3 hits and 1 left on. So yeah, coming up for the Falcons, you have the 7, 8, 9 hitters: Faith Gibb, Lacey Falcons, and Whitney Snowden. Again, got some great sponsors. You got again, Robertson Real Estate, Iowa City Tire, West Liberty Golf and Country Club, Wheelie Chevrolet, West Liberty Athletic Booster Club, Active Health, just a plethora of sponsors. And again, you cannot thank those guys enough, as you would not be able to be sitting here listening at this for free, as you are as we speak. So. But yeah, so we thank very much for them and for their sponsorship. So when you get a chance, first of all, do some business with them. Second of all, tell them where you heard it. Tell them where you heard their name, because these guys get hit up for a bunch of different things, and we appreciate their support, and then we want to know that it's going to a good source. All right, top of the second, 4-2, ball high for the first pitch. So up to bat is number 15, Faith Gibb. She is a third baseman tonight. The infield at, I'll say, middle depth. Wouldn't call it deep by any means. Corners in, basically flush with the bag. Foul over to the right. Escobedo gives chase, but is not able to get it. So that's going to be a count of 1-1. Faith Gibb being a sophomore. Looks like only 2 seniors on the whole squad here. 3 seniors on the whole squad for Falcons. So they got a younger team. And West Liberty, honestly, I wouldn't call them old by any means, as we have, looks like, just 2 seniors. Another foul over to the first base side. You got Addie Bell, Pearson All is the only 2 seniors. So a lot of excitement up and coming. I know the Comet softball team has very high hopes, as they should, as they returning. They are missing 2 players from last year, but I think they'll be in good shape. Ball on the outside corner. It must have been down a little bit. I think it was across the plate. So that's going to even the count at 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, nobody on. Top of the second. Comets lead 4-2. And the pitch. Going to be nubbed off to the first base side. Escobedo gives chase. Count's going to stay at 2 apiece. Got lots of activities coming up here. We'll go over them between innings. Dahlfeld looks in, gets the sign, and the delivery. No, that's going to be ball. What must have been high. Kind of looked like it crossed the plate from here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So we got full count. Dahlfeld digging in, as is Faith Gibb from the Falcons. And the pitch. Ball outside. She will walk to lead off the second inning. So now you got Lacey Falcons. Number 44, she is in left field tonight. Falcons is a junior. Plays a little shortstop and utility. They aren't going to say, almost got her. Had a real good shot at first base as Bell came in behind her, but couldn't quite get to it. Good backup by Charlie Howard in right field. It's exactly what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to come charging in. Great job to not allow, after that overthrow, the base to advance for Gibbs. So 1-0 the count. I actually thought she could have been called to offer, but was not called on that. 1-0 is the count and the pitch. Going to be Okay, the bunt was down. She was safe at first. Girl goes from first and third. Good base running by the Falcons, and now they're going to have girls on first and third, as the bunt was not. They were not able to get Falcons at first. So Falcons got a little something cooking here at the top of the second. Not really sure if I thought this would be a pitching duel, but I'm going to say it's officially not at this point. So we'll see as teams adjust. Up to bat is number 5. Glending. Okay. Is she getting pitch hit for? Must be getting hit first because I had Snowden. So Glending is. Yeah, that's what Trish is questioning as well. I have no idea if that's like an out. I don't know how that works, but they're working that out. Trish Hall is asking, and rightfully so, because you can't. We have a copy of it up here too as well, and it wasn't. So they're getting it straightened out. I still don't know what the situation is. But yeah, I kind of understand Coach Hall's thoughts. It's like, well, hey, you said you're going to hit one girl, and then the next girl, another girl's hitting, which we just said that. That's why I had Snowden down, because a copy of the lineup is Snowden. So I'm not sure what. So Glending is up. First name Laney. And I guess we'll see who bats next time around. So, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It was different than the copy we had. So I'm not here to judge because it's not my place. That's for the officials to take care of it. But regardless, so it's 0-1 to count to Glending, Laney Glending. So first and third, again, nobody out. Falcons threatening here in the top of the second. And the pitch. Bunt down, and it's going to go foul. Good job by Kylie Collins to let that go foul. That was in no man's land. She picks that up. I don't think there's any way they're getting her at first. So very, very good decision by Kylie, honestly. And even if it is, she's going to be safe anyway. So you really had nothing to lose. Good job there. So 0-2 count, will not be bunting, more than likely. I wouldn't think anyway. And the pitch. It's going to be hit to right field. Nice job by Howard. Howard, they're going to go to third, and they get a double play. Nice job as Gibb took off, and Howard made a nice running one-handed catch. Throws to third for the double play. So that's a fly out to 9. And Falcon stays at first. So that's an out for Gibb. So that'll be a 9-5 out. So 9. And it's going to drop in. They're going to throw over to that. Good job by Kylie Collins. They're going to They're going to get her. No. Good job. So it was a kind of a bloop single over to the right side. It drops in. Probably wasn't the best idea to throw all the way across the third. I understand the thought, but in the heat of the moment, but you probably should have let that go. So but regardless, so then Kramer's up. So that was Gonzalez. So Gonzalez had the first and then advanced to second on an I don't know. I'm going to call it E5 probably, but let somebody who really takes care of that figure that out. So 2 on, hit over to the right side, going to be foul. 0-1, 2 outs. 2 on. Kramer struck out swinging the last time up. And the pitch. Down low for a ball. 1-1's the count. Again, top of the second. Comets are up 4-2. Falcons threatening. I don't know if you can see the scoreboard for sure on the video, so I can try to say the score as much as I can. And the pitch going to be hit over to the right side again, out of play. 0-1, or a 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, 2 out. Corners in for the Comets. Kramer digs in. Pitch from Dahlfeld. It's going to be hit over to the right side. Doing a nice job of fouling off, trying to get a pitch she can handle. On the flip side, Dahlfeld is doing a great job. I kind of think, I don't think I've seen a rise ball this at bat yet, so wouldn't be a bit surprised to see a rise ball and see what they can do, especially with a 1-2 count. And the pitch. It's going to be popped straight in the air. I believe that was a rise ball. And Kylie Dahlfeld takes it herself and puts the out, gets them out of the inning. So fly out to 1. So after 1.5, the Comets are up 4-2. Again, lots of base runners tonight, and that's kind of a fun game to watch. Let's be honest on that side of it. So, a lot of good stuff coming up for the Comet. Speaking of that, so you got tomorrow night right here in West Liberty. The West Liberty boys soccer team won 10-0 last night over Danville. They play tomorrow night right here in West Liberty, and then also it looks like you got some fresh soft baseball at Durant. You got West Liberty Wilton baseball varsity as their JV varsity at Wilton. And then Friday, you got West Liberty boys go to Marion for a doubleheader. Saturday, you got Williamsburg Jim Turner Classic for our Comet softball girls. Looks like they have 9 and 12:30. Sunday is graduation, so congratulations to all the West Liberty seniors. Lots of good ones graduating this year, as there is any year. So, and then Monday you've got West Liberty versus Tipton. That will be at Tipton. I don't believe there's anybody to cover that particular one, as I'm out of town and schedules don't allow. Tuesday it'd be West Liberty JV baseball at West Liberty. So we are back to action here. Now up for the Comets is number 28, Jaylene Keevy. Pitch down low. Get her started ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. And Comets played at 4 in their half of the first inning. So they're up 4-2. And pitch by Thomas. Strike on the outside corner. Nice pitch. That's that pitch, and I know it's easier said than done, but that's an outside pitch right about belt high. You need to get your bat head out and drive that to right field. Good things will happen. And the pitch. Ball. So that would be ball 2. 2-1. Nobody out, nobody on. Bottom of the second. Comets up 4-2. Thomas with the pitch. Change up, or at least something off speed there. It went a little high, so that's going to make 3-1 count. Top of the order coming up after this in Bryn Cassidy, Sully Hall. Good opportunity for Jaylene to get on. And the pitch. Oh, that's hit to left center. That's going to drop. That's going to one hop, and that's going to bounce over the fence for a ground rule double. Great job by Jaylene Keevy. She got the bat hit out, caught one of those. I'm going to say it was one of them off-speed ones, and she drove it really nice to left center. So, it looks like Jaylene is holding her left shoulder. I hope she's okay. So now number 26 is going to come in to run for her, which it's a catcher, so you can pinch run at any time. Number 26 is Liv Garcia.
First running at second base. Number 26, Liv Garcia.
So let's hope Jaylene's okay. Hate to see. I'm sure she's not the only catcher on the team, but she's one of the few. I believe she caught 90+% of the games last year. So, and the pitch by Cassidy, she grounds it over to the left side, and overthrow to third. Garcia's going to come home, and Cassidy will go to second. So that's a single. Jaylene Keevy comes home and on the air. And Cassidy will end up at second on the air. So we have Sully Hall. She singled and scored last time up. Bryn Cassidy doubled and scored. Let's see if we can make this 2 for 2. Get the Comets out to a little bit of a lead. Bats seem to be really cooking tonight. Great night for softball. Does not get any better. Ball high. High enough that Sully had to duck. I'm not saying that had to be, 6 foot tall or anything, but she did have to duck. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, or nobody out, 1 on. And the pitch, fake bunt. It's going to be a strike. It's going to even the count at 1 apiece. Pearson Hall on deck for the Comets. And the pitch. Off the end of the bat. Foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, Cassidy at second. Comets up 5-2. They've played 1 here in the bottom of the second. Sully digs in. Thomas digs in. And the pitch. And drop third. And they do get Sully at first, but Cassidy does advance to third. So Pearson Hall now, she had a 2-run dinger last time up. A bomb over the right field, just past the fence. Thomas looks in, and the pitch. She hits it hard. It's going to go foul right outside the first base line. So that'll put Thomas up 1-0. Excuse me, 0-1. My fault. 1 out. Again, 1 on. 1 in. We are in the second inning. Hall digs in. Pearson variety, and Thomas looks in. He gets the sign and the pitch. Nice pitch on the outside corner, but it is a ball. I actually thought it looked like a strike from here, but that's not. Again, I do not call balls and strikes. Don't want to. We'll let everybody else in the world do that but me. I don't want to do it. And the pitch. Ooh, they're going to. And the pitch gets away. Bryn Cassidy goes back, and she is going to score on an E2. Be the second run scored for the Comet. Now base is empty. So Hall can concentrate on just getting her hit. Getting 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody on now. 2 in. Comets up 6-2 here in the bottom of the second. Thomas with the delivery. And hit right up the middle. Good job by Pearson. She saw that change up. And sometimes you can see the spin. Sometimes you can't. Don't get me wrong. But, and she just drove it right back past the pitcher for a single.
Stepping up to the plate for West Liberty, number 1.
So now Kylie Collins, she hit by a pitch and scored last time up in the first. Hall on, would expect her to be running. And the pitch, ball down, no run on that. No, she did not run, obviously, on that pitch. 1-0's account, 1 out. Collins up. Collins wearing the number 1. She's at third base tonight for the Comets. Pitch outside. Ball high. So 2-0's the count. A little cheering go on. I believe that's from the Falcon dugout. And the pitch. Strike. Be 2 balls, 1 strike. That was at, right at belt high, but again, you could be looking, she could have been looking change up or whatever. I don't know what she offers. That's going to be hit right to the shortstop on a line. So that will be a line out to 6. But yeah, nice play by the shortstop Gonzalez. Pearson Hall will stay at first. Now we got Mallory Wolf. She's single, got stranded at second last time up, which was just last inning. We are only 2 innings into this. We're about 45 minutes because of all the runs. But you know what? This is a fun game to watch. I hope everybody's enjoying it. Would love to hear where you're listening from. If you got my number, shoot me a text. Otherwise, my number is 319-631-5095. So Wolf digs in, and the pitch by Thomas. And good changeup. Mallory waited back, but then really couldn't get any mustard on it. Went right back to the pitcher. So good inning by the Comets. They plate 2 more, so they go up after 2, 6-2. So let's go to our. All right, we are back. I hope you enjoyed them sponsors, and like I said, we could not do this without them. So, all right, we are ready to go. Kylie Dahlfeld is in the circle again. So up for the Falcons is Maddie Thomas, the number 3 hitter. She is in the circle. First one is fouled off. So 0-1's account. Offense doing a good job of giving Dahlfeld a cushion. I think at that point you just want the pitcher to throw strikes and good things will happen. And the pitch. Ball down. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looks like a changeup that dropped, didn't quite make it to the plate. 1-1, nobody on. Top of the third. Comets up 6-2. And the pitch fouled off of the catchers. Speaking of that, Jalen Keevy is in, so she must be okay, as was holding her left shoulder, so her throwing shoulder must be okay. Hopefully everything's all right with that young lady. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch by Dahlfeld. Going to be popped straight up in the air. Need communication. Hall takes charge and squeezes it for out number 1. That's exactly what you need. And when there's a pop-up like that, you need to call it early as much as you can. Pearson Hall, being the senior leader, would obviously took control of that. So now we got Lindsay Kelly up. She struck out swinging last time around. And the pitch down low for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Kelly wearing the number 39. She is behind the plate for the Falcons. Top of the third, Comets up 6-2. Ball high. Dalfelt needs to come back with a strike. I think the key for at least most pitchers that I've ever been around is you need to stand up. You start to get a little tired, even third inning. And the pitch, good job. Down a little bit low. Having a little trouble finding a release point right now. 3-0. And ideally, you don't really want to put anybody on base without making them earn it, but that does happen without a question of doubt. 3-0 is the count. See what Kylie can do. Get that arm up. And good pitch. That was a strike. I think in her pitchers before, if you notice that offhand, that glove hand doesn't get high enough. And when you don't do that, it throws off all the dynamics. So 3-1, 1 ball, or 1 out, rather. And the pitch. Good job. That's going to be a down low. So that'll be a base on balls for Kelly. Christofferson, excuse me. She was she had a 2 RBI double last time up. Number 45. Open stance. Kelly on first. Dalfelt looks in. Gets the sign and the pitch. Can be fouled off to the right. 0-1 is the count. Looks like at half, Washington Mystics are leading the Fever, 44-40. I'm just giving you the score so you don't have to watch it. You can listen to us. And a rise ball as she swings right through it, number 45, Christofferson. So that's going to put her in the hole 0-2. So Dalfelt will have kind of taken control of this batter as you get out in front. Kelly still at first. Dalfelt looks in, gets a sign, and the pitch. She's doing a little squibber over to the right side. A really nice job, honestly, by Christofferson. As she literally just stuck the bat out, and she was able to get enough on it right over first base, far enough towards the line that second baseman couldn't get it to it. So yeah, now the Falcons got a little something going as they got first and third, 1 out. Now Maddie Knapp up, number 3. She is center field. Dalfelt looks in. Gets the sign and the pitch. Fouled straight back. Knapp grounded to the pitcher last time up to end the first inning. Again, we are in the third. Top of the third. Comets up 6-2. Falcons threatening again. 2 on, 1 out. Nobody in yet. Down gets past Keevy. Runner will advance to second. Runner at third will stay put. So I'm not sure maybe he's going to pinch run for Christofferson. Guessing a little bit. I don't know what they're going to do here. It does look like they're going to do. They're going to pinch run for Christofferson. That'll be number 10, which is Whitney Snowden. So Snowden will pinch run for Christofferson. And just as a reminder, you can only sub once if you're not a pitcher or catcher for pinch running. Yeah, she's on the roster. Yeah, I think that's what Trish was saying. She's actually on the roster, so how can she be there too? But it is what it is, and we go from there. So now 2 runners in scoring position. Number 15, Faith Gibb up. Or excuse me, still Maddie Knapp up, my fault. And the pitch down low. 1-1, 1 out. 2-1, 1 out. Knapp digs in. And the pitch hit over to the first base dugout. So now it's 2-2's the count. Again, 1 out. Big batter here for Dahlfeld. She's just finding her stride. So 6-2, Comets lead here in top of the third. Lots of runs, lots of base runners. Fun game to watch and call at the same time. And pitch by Dahlfeld. It's going to be fouled off, so count's going to stay at 2-2. Again, 1 out, 2 on. Strikeout here would be an ideal situation. I think I'd go Rice Ball if I'm Coach Hall. I'm a Rice Ball fan, if you can't tell. Could never throw one. Wouldn't have a clue how to, but I think it's cool. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Dahlfeld and the pitch. Does throw a right ball, but she does get it fouled off. So that's going to even the count, or count's going to stay even at 2-2. Corners are at right at even with the bag, if not a step in front at first. Middle infield is at middle depth. And pitch by Dahlfeld. Change up, nice job by Knapp as she was waiting on it. Now she did get it fouled off. So, but yeah, good job to keep her hands back. It's a tough, that is a tough thing to do when you got somebody kind of zinging them in there a pretty good clip. I think that might be a flip change by the looks of the elevation. And that's going to be hit right past shortstop. Going to get past Sully Hall. So 2 runs will score on a 2-run single by Knapp. So that'll bring the narrow the gap to a 6-4 advantage for the Comets. Now going up to bat is Faith Gibb. Again, Knapp did a really nice job battling off those rise balls, those pitches to get a pitch she could handle. So really nice job there. And the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Nice pitch. That was right at the knees, too. That's a really tough pitch to handle. So really nice job by Dahlfeld getting that one in. 0-1's the count. 1 out. 1 on. 2 in for the Falcons. And the pitch. Strike as she fouled that one back. 0-2 is the count. Dahlfeld seemed to have found her stride here. Again, it's a lot in form for the pitching side of things. So 0-2 is the count. Again, 1 out. Gibb up to bat for the Falcons. And the pitch. Way outside. It was just a waste pitch. Trying to get her chased. Hey, why not? Nothing wrong with that at all. So 1-2 is now the count. Knapp at first. Has not tried to steal. Notre Dame or West Burlington has not tried to steal yet. A little duck snort out to second. Good job by Addie Bell. She goes back and gets it. So that'll be a pop out to second. So that'll be out number 2. I thought that was going to be a little duck snort. It's going to go right over the second base's head. Good job by Bell as she was able to get a good jump on it and get a glove on it. So now you got Lacey Falcons. She was stranded at first base last time up. And the pitch. That's going to be hit the dead center. Hall has got a beat on it, and she squeezes it for out number 3. So, yes, the Falcons do get 2 more. So they get 2 runs on a walk and 2 hits, it looks like. 2 hits and a walk. And 1 left on base. So, yeah, so we go into bottom of the third. Comets are up 6-4. Coming up for the Comets, you've got Mallory Wolf, Addie Bell, and Kylie Dahlfeld. So, and again, want to say thank you to all our great sponsors. You got Robertson Real Estate, South Six Trucking, Iowa City Orthodontics, Wheelie Chevrolet, West Liberty Athletic Boosters, West Liberty State Bank, Feldman Performance, Jones Trucking, West Liberty Golf and Country Club, Active Health, Chiropractic, Collins Concrete, Blaze Fitness, and Iowa City Tire. So, again, thank you so much for all your support of these businesses, and I would love to, like I said before, these guys, they spend a lot of money as well as time supporting local community events like this. So, our announcers, we just do this for volunteers. So, it's literally a donation to schools, so it helps the fundage and everything of that. So anyway, thank you so much. And obviously the equipment is not inexpensive. Brian Rance and Adelaria do an absolutely wonderful job at getting this organized. So we are ready to go in bottom of the third as Wolf digs in. Addie Bell. Wolf evidently got out. I missed that, to be honest, at the end of the second. So Addie Bell digs in. Changeup gets over for a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield is deep at all 3 corners. It's about a step in at third base. Big swing by Bell as she fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, nobody out. Bottom of the third, Comets are up 6-4. Lots of run, lots of base runner. Fun game to watch here. Hope you're enjoying it, or if you're able, come out and see one of these games. Beautiful facility. Pitch by Thomas. Good job by Bell as she kept her hand back. She got nothing on it, but it was just enough to get it up over the pitcher's head, and it dropped. As soon as it hit the ground, she was going to be safe because it was in the air that long. So great job by Bell as she's able to lead off with an infield single. So now Kylie Dahlfeld, she singled, got left at second last time. Dahlfeld digs in, looks to bunt, pulls back, and that is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Bell, I do not remember her being much of a stealing threat. I'm not saying she's not, but I don't recall that in past years. And pitch by Thomas. Ball high. 2-0 is the count. Let's see if the Comets can play it a couple more. Game's to 7 innings, unless there's a run rule. I think it's 10 after 4, is that what I'm remembering? 12 after 3, 15 after 3, something like that. Long way to go on there. Not expecting anything along the lines. The other night it was 9-0, I think, so it must be 8 after 5. 5-inning game the other night for West Liberty and Wilton. And the pitch. And that's a strike on the outside corner. 3-1's the count. Bell at first. Kylie Dahlfeld had an RBI single last time up. And the pitch. Going to ground it over to the third base side. Again, would love to hear where everybody's listening from. Shoot me a text if you want, or my number is 319-631-5095. And the pitch inside. Dahlfeld coaxes the walk. So now we get 2 on, nobody out. Mika Escobedo up. She is a freshman, as we had said before. So Comets got a little something cooking. We got the 8 and 9 hitters in the top of the order. And the pitch. Escobedo struck out looking last time. And again, this is her first varsity action, so it's going to take a little bit of adjustment getting used to the pitching. She's a freshman. She's pitching, hitting against girls 3-4 years older than her. That's tough. And the square's up to bunt. She offers, so that is a strike. But nobody, but it is, I guess, strike. 0-2 is the count. They do throw down at first, try to get Dahlfeld, but she's back safely. 0-2 is the count. Escobedo digs in. Thomas gets the sign and the pitch. Ball inside. Oh, it hits her. All right, so now that's going to load the bases for the number 9 hitter, Jaylene Keevy. She doubled and scored last time. So Comets are set up to do lots of good things. Let's see if they can do that. So Kelmo is listing from center field. Yes, from right center field she is. So she's saying Brandon. She's not saying Brandon sounds good, but she's saying the sound system sounds better. So again, it has nothing to do with Norm sounding good. We just want to make that completely clear. But the sound system is good, so that's a good thing. Hit over to right field. Right fielder's going to grab it. They're going to send her home. Good throw. Oh, my goodness. One heck of a throw by the right fielder, Kramer. Gets Addie Bell by about 3 steps. I got to tell you, I agreed with Trish's thought to try to advance her. But holy Toledo, you did not expect an arm. And not only that, a good throw. So that'll be 2 outs now. As that was a double play. So Kayleen, Keevy flied out to 9. So first pitch is a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes. Again, Comets go from bases loaded, no out to 2 on with 2 outs. Good play by the right fielder, Kramer. And the pitch, Bryn Cassidy is up. She's going to have a 2-0 count. She's 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored. The Hall grandparents are listening from Olwine. And love that. They've been listening for a while. A pitch hit right to right center. Bryn Cassidy. Oh, nice. Another nice play by the right fielder, Kramer, as she goes into the gap and makes the play. So fly out to 9. So Comets had a lot of good looking stuff going on there, but end up not being able to capitalize on it. So good job by the West Burlington Falcons to thwart that Comet threat. So yeah, the Hall grandparents are listening from Moline. We absolutely love them. Thank you so much. They've been listening for a long time because Saylor, I believe, is a junior in college now. She played 7 years. So they've probably been listening to West Liberty softball for, I'm going to go on 7-8 years. Got obviously a few more with Sully being a sophomore. So yes, got some. We thank them for listening. Got announcing from somebody from Wisconsin is listening. That's actually cool. Love hearing that. Love the out-of-state stuff, to be honest. So, again, Kel Mo's listening from right center. Toby Lehman, he's listened from the farthest distance of all. He's about 2 feet to my right. And I saw him grab his phone. It's like, all right, I know where this is going. This is not my first rodeo. I fell off the last time, too, so we're all good. But regardless, so yeah, we got ourselves a game. It looks like Mallory Wolf is into pitch now as we go into top of the 4th. So Comets are ahead 6-4. Mallory Wolf comes in. She's coming off, I would consider her, it has to be her best game as a Comet, as she pitched a no-hitter on Monday. I think I heard she was 1 walk away from a perfect game. Again, that's a 5-inning perfect game, but it's a perfect game. I don't care if it's 4 innings, 7 innings, or 15 innings. So great job by Wolf as she's starting to come into her own as a pitcher. So first pitch down for a ball. So it'll be number 5, Lainey Glendenning, sorry. I had it scratched out here, but couldn't read mine right, and I hate when that happens. And the pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Nice spot. 1 ball, 1 strike. She flied out to right field last time. Nice play by Howard over there. Wolf gets the sign and the pitch. And I would stay right there. She's not able to get around on that. And that tight inside pitch right in the inside corner, right at the knees. You really got to get the bat head out there quick. So great job. I'd stay right there. And pitch. Change up. And got her looking on the outside corner. So. And right there's why I'm not a coach. I would have thrown that same pitch. I'm not saying that wouldn't have worked either, but great change of pace. Obviously, opposite corner, you change eye level, all kinds of good stuff. So 1 out. Now you got top of the order in Oriana Gonzalez. She is 2 for 2 for the night. First pitch fouled back. Yeah, she singled last time up and singled first time up and scored. So she is 2 for 2. Wearing the number 16, she is a shortstop. Made a really nice play there on one of them plays as well. And the pitch. Right over to Kylie Collins on 1 hop. She gets it, throws over to first base to Escobedo for quick 2 outs. So that'll be a 5-3 put out. So number 2 hitter wearing the number 1 in right field is Paige Kramer. She is 0 for 2 tonight. Struck out in the first and popped to the pitcher in second inning. And pitch. There you go. Right over to Pearson Hall. She picks it up and in one continuous motion throws over to Escobedo for a 6-3 put out and to end the 4th inning for the Falcons. So after 3.5, Comets are up 6-4. And like I said, got soccer coming in tomorrow night here in West Liberty. Do not know who they play. They beat Danville 10-0. They play second round on Thursday here in West Liberty. We got baseball tomorrow night. Actually, baseball tomorrow morning during the day in 9th and Fresh Soft. I've heard the boys baseball has 40 kids out, which is absolutely astounding numbers. Great job on that. So they got some baseball through the day for junior high or softball junior high at 12 and 10. We got JV. Excuse me, I'm off a week. I was thinking, how can they have that? They're still in school. So how about tomorrow? You got softball or soccer tomorrow night. You got baseball tomorrow night at Wilton, West Liberty. And then you got the first softball games, I believe, for junior high as well. Friday, West Liberty baseball travels to to Marion for a doubleheader at 5 and 7:30. Saturday, softball goes to Williamsburg in the Jim Turner Classic for 2 games. Sunday is graduation, so congratulations to all the seniors. All right, we are ready to go again. Up first for the Comets is Sully Hall. She is 1 for 2. And looks like Thomas is still on the hill for the Falcons. Sully Hall digs in. It is a ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. And lots of offense tonight thus far. Mallory Wolf kind of made short order of the Falcon offense that last time up. And she got way out in front of that one as I think she was aiming for her sister over there. Sully competed last week in the long jump at Iowa State track. And the pitch. Ball high. She was 1/4 of an inch from making the finals. I am absolutely serious. Toby Lehman says, are you serious? I talked to her, and it's like, are you kidding me? So great job. Very multi-talented athlete. Good job by Sully Hall. She once hops to second, and she's going to be safe. That's what you get when you hit the ball hard. That is. I'm not going to call that an error. It could get called an error. Don't get me wrong, because it hit her right in the glove. But you hit the ball hard, and it makes it hard. It puts a different spin on it. So that's what you need to do. So Comets get started out right with a single by Sully. Now we got Sister Pearson. She is a senior. But yeah, Sully missed it by 1/4 of an inch, for crying out loud. Again, very talented, very nice young lady for sure. Pitch out on pitch number 1, so that'll give a 1-0 count for Pearson Hall. Pearson's got it all. She literally looked up to the box and says, "Come on, put it up there." I had to chuckle at that. 1-0 is the count and the pitch. Strike, a little on the outside, but he's going to call it a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Sully Hall looked for her to go. I have no idea how good the catcher is. So maybe she's got a gun, and that's why not. Toby's not thinking so. I could be right. I have no idea. And the pitch. That's hit deep into center field. Back. Man, was that a mammoth home run. Right over to left center. And she gets it off the end of the bat, and she put it probably 20, 25 foot over the center field fence. So that is a great job. And the second dinger of the night for the Comets. But yes, that was hit hard, and you knew pretty much right away that was not staying in the yard. So yes, absolutely awesome job. So now Comets lead 8-4. Offense has not been a problem, and like I said, this last time up for Falcons at bat when Wolf was the pitcher, she was able to really shut them down. So we are here in the top or bottom of the 4th. Comets are up 8-4. And it's up to bat now is Kylie Collins, and the pitch inside. Thomas looks in. Collins digs in, and it's going to be a bloop to the shortstop Gonzalez. She squeezes it, so it'll be a pop out to 6. Mallory Wolf now is up. She went from having a nice day off to, hey, let's throw some more pitches. Fortunately, there is no pitch count with the softball pitching motion. I think that's awesome. Pitch. It's going to be hit over to the left side. Shortstop Gonzalez is going to grab it, and Mallory Wolf is going to hustle it out for a single. I assume they will pinch run for her. If they can. I don't know how that works now. It looks like she's waiting for a pinch runner because she's like, Charlie Howard, come on out. I assume that's who will run. She did run last time. And no, number 2, I believe that's Liv Garcia.
Molly Garcia.
Let me find that. Didn't hear who Norm said. Number 2 is Molly Garcia. So another in the long lineage of Garcia girls. And she will pinch run. First pitch to Addie Bell is a strike. 0-1's the count. Garcia up high. Thought they're going to throw behind the runner. Did not. Bell digs in. And the pitch. Oh, nice job as she laces it to left center. Literally just put her hands back. She was a changeup. Nice, easy swing, and that's going to count as a line drive in the book. So great job by Bell. She's 2 for 3 tonight. So Garcia will go to second. Now you got number 9, Kylie Dahlfeld up. I think Kylie Dahlfeld goes to DH, I'm guessing now, because I didn't see her in the field. So, and the pitch. Oh, she drills it over to left side. That had some distance. again, that's another one of those instances of turn it and burn it because she got the bat head out, and that son of a gun was going a distance. It went foul, of course. So 0-1's a count, 2 on. Dalfelt, ball high. Thomas has really battled well. I know she's given up 8 runs, but she was on the ropes a couple times, and she really came back. So good job of her. You know, the pitching is as much mental as it is physical. Ball high. Oh, congratulations to her because, you know, again, you got Wesley, who's got a very, very decent order. And you know, she came back and was able to get them, especially in that first inning when it was when they had 4 runs, first 4 batters scored. It's going to be bounced over to the left side, right through the left side of the infield. And that's going to load the bases. So you've got Garcia on third, Bell on second, and Kylie Dalfeld in first. Mika Escobedo. This would be a great, I'm not sure. Let's see if she had a hit the other night.
Number 7, Mika Escobedo.
Mika Escobedo was 0 for 2 the other night. Hit by a pitch. Yes, hit by pitch last time. So this would be a great spot for the first varsity hit. I assume first varsity hit of Mika. So 1-0 is the count. Bases juiced. Escobedo up to bat and the pitch. Ball high. 2 balls and 1 strike, or 2 balls and no strike, 1 out. And as they say, a walk's as good as a hit. So let's see what she can do. She needs to be picky. You're up 2-0 in the count. Nowhere to put her. Pitch by Thomas. Ball high.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
3-0 is the count. 1 out. Again, Comets have nobody 2 in here in this inning. Looking to stretch the lead. And the pitch by Thomas. Ball down. And good job by Escobedo as she walks in a run. Nothing wrong with that at all. That's just really, really good hitting. Because if they're not going to get you anything to swing at, then don't swing. And that's really hard. I mean, I think that's really hard to do. I know these guys are laughing because that sounds like, duh. Thanks, Mr. Obvious. But seriously, I mean, it's hard to do. You see it in the major leagues. You know, everybody talks about, I'm a big Cubs fan, so I apologize for that. But Pete Crow Armstrong, he's a great hitter. He gets up with the bases loaded, he swings at everything. That shows the maturity part of it. So, and that's where I was going with that. So, great job by Mika as she's able to not only get an RBI, but also get on base. So, that's her. She's been on base 2 out of 3 times tonight. Granted, without the benefit of a hit. But, hey, again, it don't matter how you do it. It's the fact you do it. So, looks like they're changing pitchers. We'll see if we can figure out the lineup changes. So that's number 16, Oriana Gonzalez. She is a freshman, right-handed pitcher. She's got a little more zip, but again, being a freshman, we'll see what kind of location she has. So anyway, I'd love to give a great shout-out to our sponsors. Let me find them again. Robertson Real Estate, South 6 Trucking, Iowa City Orthodontics, Wheelie Chevrolet, West Liberty Athletic Booster Club, West Liberty State Bank, Feldman Performance, Jones Trucking, West Liberty Golf and Country Club, Active Health, Collins Concrete, Blaze Fitness, and Iowa City Tires. If you've ever never been to Iowa City Tires, you need to go there. Got some for the work truck here a while back. Great situation. On time, great job, good set of tires, good price. So, yeah, definitely need to visit them the next time that you need a little extra rubber on those tires. So, all right, so we are, again, bottom of 4. Comets are up 9-4. Bases are still juiced. Mika Escobedo took a walk, earned an RBI. Got Jaylene Keevy up. She fly out to right field last time, had a double, a run scoring double, or excuse me, had a double and scored in the second inning. So Jaylene Keevy has the opportunity to really bust this open. Let's see what the senior can do. Infield in, I get that, you got to. And on the outside corner, good pitch. Again, got a little more juice, I think, than the last one. So, again, freshman Gonzalez. Number 44 is at short now. Let's see who that is. And next pitch. Ball high. Ball one. One strike, one out. Or one ball, one strike, one out. Falcons is at short. We'll see if we can figure out who's in left field now. And ball high. Yeah, she's got a little more juice on that one. So who's in left field? Can you see?
We think it's 24.
Number 24. Okay. So, pitch. Oh, man. She's really bringing it. I see why they put her in there. She's, she's got a little, I joke, a little more juice. I'm going to say quite a little bit more juice. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And number 24, I believe it's Anderson in left field, we're thinking. And Gonzalez at pitching now. So, okay, a little timeout. Coach Hall gives Kiwi a little bit of a pep talk. Say, hey, do this. Good things will happen. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And the pitch. Good job by fouling that one back. Again, sometimes against people like that, you got to foul them off until you get one you can hit or drive. Maybe catch a changeup, depending on what she has. No idea, obviously. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, Comets have scored 3 in this inning. Bases loaded, and the pitch. And strike 3. There, she's safe. It was close. I'll give the catcher cred. It was awful close. So Jaylene Keevy strikes out. And we know go to the top of the order in Bryn Cassidy. 2 outs. Cassidy looks in. She is 2 for 3. 2 runs scored. Gonzalez looks in. And the pitch. Ball down. 1-0 is the count. You've got Escobedo on first, Dahlfeld on second, and Addie Bell on third. And the pitch. Outside corner for strike 2, or strike 1 rather. So yeah, we got 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, 3 on, bases loaded. Pitch by Gonzalez, and the pitch. Good job. Just getting a bat on it. You know, and when they throw that hard like that, it's a little harder to bunt. Not that you'd bunt in this situation anyway, but it makes it a little harder to bunt as well. So, again, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Comets up 9-4, bottom of the 4th. Comets looking to break it open, and the pitch. That's going to be hit to center field. Center fielder Knapp has it and squeezes it for out number 3. So good job by Gonzalez as she's able to come in and slow the Comets down and able to keep the Falcons in this. So after 4, the Comets are up 9-4. Comets have 9 hits on 9 hits. How about 9 runs on 13 hits? No errors. West Burlington has 4 runs on 7 hits with 1 error. So, but yeah, a lot of great things happening here tonight. A lot, like I said, love the base runners, love that as well. So, it's been a fun night and look forward to this. So again, thanks very much for listening. I'm Mark Becker. We have this and you know, obviously us, Travis Neal, Andy Miller. Toby Lehman's does some wrestling. We got a bunch of guys. We got a bunch of guys that does football as well. And it's just fun. You know, again, like I said, this is a volunteer position, so we're far from professional. You've listened to me 5 minutes, you know that. But at the same time, it's a blast. It's fun. We enjoy it. And you know, one of the many things I like about people chiming in on where you're listening from. You know, we had the grandparents. I remember we had a sister from a few years ago with Josh Walshire. His sister was listening from California every football game. Just that's why we do it. We love it when grandparents, friends, anybody, even if you just want to join in for a game, it doesn't make any difference. But really enjoy hearing from people, and that's what makes it, I think, pretty cool. So yeah, like I said, I never really know exactly how many people are listening. So on that side of it, I don't know, but yeah, we're having a blast, and we're going to hear. So we are ready to go. Top of the fifth. Comets lead 9-4. Mallory Wolf back on the mound. And first pitch, strike as it fouled off. That would be number 7, Maddie Thomas. Again, if anybody wants, I'd love to hear if anybody's listening still. 319-631-5095. 9-4, top of the fifth. Comets up, and the pitch. Hit to center field on a changeup, and Solly Hall says, hey, I got this. Sometimes they call that a can of corn. I guess because it's easily opened or something. I don't know really where that came from, but regardless, it was an easy play. So good job by Sully as she gets the fly out to 8. So Lindsay Kelly, she's 0 for 1 with a walk. Ball inside. 1-0. Again, we are in the fifth. Comets had an opportunity to really break it over and open that last inning, possibly even shorten the game. Still, obviously, always a possibility, but at the same time, we'll definitely play 5. Nice job by Kelly as she darts it between short and third. So that'll be a single, and that'll be a base runner for the first base runner for the top of the fifth for the West Burlington Falcons. Number 45, Tannison Christofferson. She's had 2 really good at bats. She's 2 for 2 with a run scored. Well, excuse me. So Snowden scored it because they pitch ran for her. And she, again, nice job by Pearson Hall. As she's, it's still a single, but it saved the girl from going to third, I believe. So now Falcons have 2 on, 2 singles. Maddie Knapp, she is 1 for 2 with a 2 RBI single last time up. Wolf looks in. Again, number 3, Maddie Knapp is up. She is in center field tonight. And the pitch. Excuse me, Mallory looks down. Now the pitch. That's going to be hit over to Pearson Hall. She's doing a nice job as she gets the lead runner. So, Maddie Knapp will reach on a fielder's choice. And Lindsay Kelly is eliminated on a 6-5 put out. So, good job by getting that lead runner on that hit the short where the runner had to go. That's absolutely the play. Good heads up shortstop play by Pearson Hall. Wolf, and the delivery fouled straight back. Number 24, excuse me, this is number 24 is up. Sorry, that's Chloe Anderson. I have her as, yeah. So, yeah, number 24, like I said, Anderson. So, she's at an 0-2 count. Oh and 2. 2 outs, 2 on. And the pitch outside. Good job. Might as well try to make her chase. Nothing wrong with that situation.
If you're running, you should be.
1 and 2 is the count. Getting 2 out. And the pitch. Popped over. Kylie Collins says, hey, I got this. Let's go back in and hit. So it's a little pop out to third base. And so after 4.5, Comet still lead 9-4. Falcons did get 2 on, but wasn't able to do anything with it. The Comets were able to shut them down afterwards. So coming up for the Comets in the bottom half of the 5th, you got Sully Hall, Pearson Hall, and Kylie Collins. So Gonzalez will be back on the mound, as this will be a completely different look from a pitcher standpoint this time around. You know, and I think obviously Thomas had given up 9 runs.
5 from Pearson.
But at the same time, you know, they need different looks. So, yeah, Pearson had 5 RBI on that side of it too. So, but yeah, so great job. Let's see if the Comets can adjust. First time up against any pitcher can be tough. So I get that.
Starting off for the Comets is number 8, Sully Hall.
So we will go. Sully Hall is up. Again, very multi-talented young lady. And pitch by Gonzalez. Fouled down first baseline. Nice play by the first base coach. That would be our assistant coach, Mel Lopez. And Gonzalez gets the sign and the pitch. It's going to be grounded. Gonzalez is going to grab it. And Hall makes it close as she turns on the afterburners going down first baseline, but she does get out. That'll be first time tonight. No, excuse me. That'll put her 2 for 4. So Pearson Hall up. She has 2 home runs on the night. Hit to short or second base, and that'll be a quick out. So it'll be a 4-3 put out for Hall. So now Kylie Collins. She's coming up. Getting right-handed hitter, wearing the number 1, playing third base. She is 0 for 2 tonight with a hit by pitch and scored in the first. And the pitch down low for a ball. 1-0 count. Again, 2 outs. Gonzalez has came in and done a really nice job for the Falcons. And the pitch. Bounces one in there. So 2-0 is the count. You know, I didn't have anything to look at, but I kind of wonder with her speed, does she sometimes have control issues down low? Because now she's her release point is off. 3 balls, no strikes. Again, 2 out. Let's see if Collins can either get something to hit or get something going, and Wolf is on deck for the Comets. And the pitch down low. That will be a ball. So Collins gets a base on balls. So now Wolf, she singled, got stranded at second in the first, and then singled in the fourth. So she's 2 for 3. Collins at first and fouled off first pitch. So 0-1's the count. Again, 2 out, 1 on. Bottom of the 5th, Comets are up 9-4. Over the West Burlington Falcons. 2 at-bats left for the Falcons. And the pitch. Missed. So that's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, 2 out. Person Hall kind of been the star of this game for the Comets. So she's got 2 dingers, one over right field, one over left center. That's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Again, I called it too soon because from my vantage point, from what I could see, that was a ball. But again, I am not behind the plate, and I do not want that job. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch. That's a nice job of hitting, and she puts it right over the shortstop's head. Great job by Wolf as she advances Collins. So Collins got a little something going. Addie Bell up. She's 2 for 3 tonight. Let's see if she can stay hot. Played another run or 2 for the Comets. Looks like they're going to have a pinch runner in. That's a Garcia. Just don't know which one. That would be Molly Variety Garcia. That's one of them that I think they're glad that JJ married, right, if I'm remembering right. So, and the pitch. And it's going to be fouled straight back. 0-1's a count. Oh and 1, 2 outs. No balls, 1 strike. 2 on for the Comets. Let's see if Addie Bell can make something happen. And the pitch. Change up outside. 1 ball, 1 strike again. Really nice job of hitting by Wolf as she was able to just get enough. It kept her hands back on the changeup. Just put it over the shortstop's outreached arm. Bell digs in, back in the box. Down low for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, 2 outs. Infield playing fairly deep, I would say, especially at short. Bell needs to get bat on the ball. 2-1 count. And the pitch. And nice pitch on the outside corner. Couldn't quite get the bat head out there. Probably was a ball too, but the other part of it is that umpire's been calling that. So you've got to protect. 2-2. And the pitch. And gets her with an inside fastball to end the inning. So Bell strikes out. So after 5, the Comets are up 9-4. Coming up for the Falcons in the top of the 6th, you have Falcons, Snowden, and Gonzalez. Again, can't say enough about our great sponsors. And let me find them and I'll tell you about them here. There they are. Robertson Real Estate, South 6 Trucking, Iowa City Orthodontist. Iowa City Tires, Blaze Fitness, Collins Concrete, Active Health, West Liberty Golf and Country Club, Jones Trucking, Fellman Performance, West Liberty State Bank, West Liberty Athletic Booster Club, and Wheelie Chevrolet. So, again, lots of good things going on. You got soccer here tomorrow night at West Liberty as the boys go to round 2. They won last night 10-0. So, great job there by West Liberty's boys. They've been ranked all season. So, good luck to them and hopefully they advance. They've made state. I don't remember last year or year before, but they've done really, really well. So, good job. Congratulations to them and keep it rolling there, boys. So, now up for the Comets on the mound is Mallory Wolf. And it's going to be a dribbler. And there's no sense of even throwing. Number 44 Falcons, it was a swing and bunt, and it literally fell. You couldn't have rolled it and felt any better. And Kylan Collins rushed in, but by the time she got to it, Falcons was at first. So she will have a leadoff single. Doesn't matter if it goes 2 foot or 300. It's a line drive in the book. So Collins in at second. Gendering. Good job by Collins, as she really was in on that. And it'll be a sacrifice out, and Falcons will go to second. Now, with that, I understand playing small ball and advancing the runner, but you still need, your 5 runs down. So Now we got top of the order in Ariana Gonzalez. She is 2 for 3 for the night. And the pitch fouled off over first base. It'll be an 0-1 count now. West Burlington had a little bit of a haul, probably a good hour and 10-minute drive, something like that. We've been down there several times over the years too. Nice little drive down there, right through Mediapolis. Ball down, so 1-1's the count. But yeah, year after year they're normally very decent. Let's just put it that, at least history wise. Like I said, they do own an 8-7 advantage over the Comets over the years since 2009. So okay, Escobedo fields the grounder, steps on first for a 3 unassisted. So that will move Falcons to third. And Paige Kramer now up. Again, top of the 6. Comets are up 9-4. I have number 1 if it's Paige Kramer. And it's hit right. Oh, almost an acrobatic catch by Pearson Hall. I just hope nobody's hurt, as it was a right off the edge of the bat, into the bat right after second base. And I don't know how you call that, because neither of them didn't think they were going to get to it. So that'll be a run-scoring single for Kramer. And Kramer will be on first base. So now it's 9-5 as the Falcons score 1. Wolf looks in, and the pitch. Strike on the inside corner. And the thing about it is they haven't hit the ball hard. It was a swinging bunt, a little duck snort over there, over second base, and this and that. So they just done good fundamental ball. So, and the pitch. Ball inside. 1-1 account. Said Comets, here we are in top of the 6. Comets are up 9-5. 1 on. Kramer's on first. That's a single. Run scoring RBI single. And the pitch. Really, Thomas really won that. Did not. Good discipline by her, without a doubt. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, 1 on. In top of the 6. And the pitch. Fouled straight back. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, 2 out.
They didn't get another run, did they?
Yeah, they scored 1 from third on that duck snort past second. So it is 9-5. And the pitch. Excuse me. A little timeout. Now we're ready to go. Wolf looks in, and the pitch. Bounces in. Good stop by Kimmy. Count is now 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner will be going. So in the old days, they called this the payoff pitch, at least in baseball. And the pitch by Wolf. It's going to be right to Kylie Collins. She's going to throw to first, and the Comets are out of the inning on a 5-3 put out. So we go into bottom of the 6th. Comets have coming up Kylie Dahlfeld, Mika Escobedo, and Jaylene Keevy. So yes, lots of cool things. And like I said, Nick's Comet Activities Network that will be covered. Just let me look here real quick while we're talking. I will be doing Muscatine next Wednesday here in West Liberty. And it'll be softball. So that'll be kind of fun. I know Muscatine's traditionally a very good team, and I'm excited to see that. I love the fact that Wesley's playing not just 1A or 2A or 3As, but let's go. You know, if you're going to do it right. Go all the way to 5A, and again, a quality team like Muscatine, it'll be fun as well. So, join us a week from tonight, as I will have some softball. I think I'm planning on doing baseball at Thursday as well, but we'll see what happens as the week goes.
Starting off with the Comets, this is number 9.
So now up for the Comets is Kylie Dahlfeld. She is 2 for 2 with an RBI and a walk. And the pitch, ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch by Gonzalez. And the pitch. Nice pitch. That's, to be honest, I think that's almost unhittable. She throws it just hard enough that in order for you to get the bat head out to get that thing driven, that's going to be hard to hit. So 1-1 count. Pitch. Going to be grounded over to the second baseman. Second baseman grabs it, throws to first for the first out of the inning.
Number 7, Mika Escobedo.
So that will be a 4-3 put out. So Mika Escobedo, again, had an RBI walk. Love that. Last time up, hit by pitch and struck out looking. First inning. And the pitch. Stays right in there. Good job. Again, you know, as a freshman being in the varsity game, there's some adjustments. No doubt that she will adjust. Just going to take some time. Obviously, plays some pretty good defense. Pitch on the outside corner is a strike. So that's 1-1. Looks a little antsy in the box, but I think that'll help as she gets a little more playing time. 1-2, 1 out. Mika needs to maybe be a little more back in the box. I don't know, everybody's got their own thoughts on that, but on a girl that throws a little harder, might give you just a half second. And that's a ball. Kind of looked like a strike from here, but it doesn't make any difference. Again, I don't want his job. 2-2, 1 out. Gonzalez working quickly, and the pitch. Going to bounce that one in, so count is 3-2. Good job by Mika to work the count to full. Mika digs in. Gonzalez looks in to Kelly, and the pitch. And strike right down the middle. Unfortunately, she watched it. She will not like herself later. So it looks like there may be a pinch hitter, as Coach Hall got a hold of the umpire. So that's not Kiwi hitting. It is
No hitting for the Comets, number 26,
Liv Garcia. I'm going to say she's a slapper by how she's standing there. Been a while since we've had a slapper. Because Haley just graduated. Haley Lehman's the last one I really remember. And she was, 4 years ago. And then Kayla Kaelberg before that. So yeah, it's kind of fun. That's an art that is not very easily learned. But those who do and have the athletic ability to take advantage of it is awesome. 0-1's a count. And pitch by Gonzalez. I think it's really. It's like everything when the pitcher throws a little harder, it makes it a little more difficult. But yeah, now she's in an 0-2 count. What she can do? The West Burlington does bring the second baseman all the way in. Ball low, good eye. But you know, there's a lot of things going on. I mean, I'm lucky to walk and talk at the same time, where you've got to take strides, take 3 steps, and figure out if it's a ball or strike. That's not easy. And the pitch. And she says she went, and that will be a strikeout to end the inning. So after 6, the Comets lead 9-5. Comets are 3 outs away from securing their second win of the season. And they're going to have to go through the 4, 5, 6 hitters of the Falcons and Lindsey Kelly, Tannison Christopherson, and Maddie Knapp. Again, would always like to thank Brian Rance and Adam Luria for getting this whole thing started. We've always had some audio, but this is the first time in video for the last 2 years, and it's been a really fun situation. It's great. You can watch it as well as hear it, or if you don't want to hear it, you can turn us down too. I get that as well, but yeah, regardless, it's really nice. It's a really nice camera. That camera wasn't originally used until I think last year about baseball, softball season. So pretty nice, clear picture, and it's really great. Sometimes we do have people running the camera, but I guess we kind of like the fact of it's as it is because I know you do have a little bit in each corner that's missed, but not much. So we try to do that, and then that way we only need one person to run it as well. So, Mallory Wolf will take the mound here as we go into the top of the 7th. 3 outs, and the Comets have a win. So let's see what the Comets can come up with. Mallory Wolf looks into Kivy and Lindsey Kelly, and the pitch. Ball high for a 1-0 count. Looks like defense is the same. Bell at second, Mika Escobedo at first, Pearson Hall and Kylie Collins on the left side of the infield. And the pitch. Ooh, that's drilled down the left field side. It is fair, and Kelly will be in safely with a lead-off double. She definitely got her bat around on that. That's a first good-looking hit. That does put her as 2 for 3 with a walk. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, she torched that over the left field line. So now you got number 45, Tannison Christopherson. She is 3 for 3. Falcons are saying, hey, boys, we are not done yet. Well, let's see what we can come up with here. Nice pitch. Way to get ahead of her as Wolf throws a swing through strike for Christopherson. So 0-1's account. Kelly, I don't believe will be stealing. I would think because you need base runners. And the pitch. Nice pitch in the outside corner. Kelly swings through it. 0-2. Getting really with a 4-run lead, all you really need is it's just pitch strike. So, and the pitch. So Kelly's going to SEC. I assume that you're talking Southeastern Community College. They're in Burlington, so she's going to play at a higher level. That's just great. West Liberty has one of their own baseball. Caleb Wolf played there. Now it's starting for the Hawkeyes. So good situation. And gets her to chase. It's going to be a drop third, and everybody will be safe. So Kelly will go to third. Tannison Christopherson will reach on a drop third. So now we got 2 on. We got the number 6 hitter, in Maddie Knapp coming up. Looks like they're going to have a pinch runner for Tannison. That'll be her second time, so she will not be able to come re-enter. But I understand his thought process because if you don't score, yeah, there's no outs. Yep. So number 10, Whitney Snowden will run for her. So Falcons are working their hiney off to try to get back into this game. Comets are up 9-5 here. We're in top of the 7th. Mallory Wolf on the mound in the circle rather than not on the mound. So 25 combined hits. So there's definitely been some base runners tonight. To be honest, one of the longer softball games you'll ever be a part of because we're going on somewhere around 2 hours, which is great. It's been a very entertaining game, blast to be around. But yeah, typically hour and 20, hour and a half, they're about done. So 1-0 is the count. 2 on for the Falcons. Knapp digs in, and the pitch by Wolf. That's going to be hit deep to left center, and it is a home run. The Falcons are officially back in this game. As Knapp comes in and hits a 3-run home run to pull the Falcons to within 9-8. So let's see what now. The good part is the bases are cleared, so you get a good start, but there's still nobody out. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see what happens. So number 24, Chloe Anderson is up for Faith Gibb. So new life here for the Falcons. Let's see if the Comets can come back and slow this offense down. So now it's 26 hits, just so you know. And the pitch. Ball outside. Comets jumped on early with 4 in the first. West Burlington had 2. So it was a 4-2 game after 1, 6-2 after 2. Now the pitch by Wolf. Swing and a miss. 1-1. West Burlington scored 2 more in the third, so it was a 6-4 game. Then Comets had 3 in the fifth, and 3 in the fourth, and really had an opportunity to put it away as they left the bases loaded, but could not. And a strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2 is the count. And as a result, the Falcons have battled their way back into this with a one-run within a 1-run deficit. So 1-2 is the count. Wolf in the circle, and the pitch. It's going to be bounced over to Addie Bell. She's going to throw over to first for a 4-3 put out. There's one more. There's one out. So 2 outs to go. You got Lacey Falcons. She is 2 for 3 tonight. Ideally, looking at the lineup, ideally it'd be nice to get these next 2, because then after that, these are the 8-9 hitters. Then you go to the top of the order. Not that there's anything really special, but typically you would rather get this over with without having the top of the order coming up. So number 44, Lacey Falcons. It's going to be grounded over to Hall. Pearson throws over to Mika Escobedo for the 6-3 put out. So Falcons are down to their last out. Number 5.
Now, number 5, Lainey Glendinning.
Lainey Glendinning. I wanted to actually listen to Norm's pronunciation because I've screwed that up so many times. So I literally was waiting. So she is up. She is sacrificed last time. So 1 more out is the only thing between the Comets and a very thrilling 9-8 win tonight. Again, 26 hits. Been a fun game. Love offensive games. Don't get me wrong. Pitching duels are great too. I think it was and it's going to be hit, and oh, goodness. Good job. It's right over the shortstop's head, so that'll be a single. That'll bring up top of the order in Oriana Gonzalez, so she has an opportunity to help herself. With that being said, she's 2 for 4 tonight.
No, the Falcons number 16, Oriana.
She grounded out, or grounded out to first last time up. And pitch by Wolf. And that's going to be a single right up the middle. So that'll be 2 on. All right. Now we're got the number 2 hitter who is 1 for 4. Let's see. That's number 1, Paige Kramer. She is the right fielder tonight.
Next up, number 1, Paige Kramer.
All right. So, again, it is interesting. Really good job by Coach Hall as She kind of has a team meeting. I think that's a very smart deal because, first of all, she wants them to take a deep breath. She wants them to relax a little bit, play their game, and because you need one out. You need, you need one out. That's the only thing separating you. So great job by Coach Wolf, or excuse me, not Coach Wolf, Coach Hall. Sorry, I do baseball too. Coach Wolf is the baseball coach. So.
She is talking to a wolf.
Well, she is talking to Coach Wolf's daughter, Mallory, so you are correct. Excuse me. So, but yes, so we are ready to go. Coach Hall is back in the dugout. Mallory Wolf is in the circle. 2 on, 2 out, and the pitch. Down low. That'll bring the count to 1 ball, no strikes. Middle depth for the middle infield. Corners right at the bases, if not a step in front. And the pitch. Foul straight back, going right on top of it, but couldn't do anything with it. So 1-1. I don't care how you get the strikes, as long as you get the strikes. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Wolf digging in, as is Kramer. Second time Kramer has faced Wolf in this game. She came in the 4th inning. And the pitch. Going to be grounded over to Mika Bell. Oh, it goes under Bell's hands.
No.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you heard the guys in the press box yelling, no, 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 no. Yeah, because they had it. And granted, the girl at first took a big turn, but, just hold tight. Now you've got the number 3 hitter. Boy, that was a C9 single if I've ever seen one. Is it right past Mika? So now you got bases loaded. Number 3 hitter in Maddie Thomas up. She is 1 for 4. Big spot here for the junior hurler of Wolf. And the pitch. It's going to be grounded foul. That'll be a strike.
Base here, girls.
This is, you talk about the pressure on the pitcher, but the hitter's under maybe even more because, you don't want to be too anxious because you want to pick a good pitch, but yet at the same time, you want to win the game for the team. So it's tough. So pitch by Wolf. Down low. Kiwi has got to get down and get everything. You do not want a pass ball to tie this up. She's done a great job all afternoon. No reason why she wouldn't, don't get me wrong. But Wolf now gets a sign from Kiwi. Comet's up 9-8. 2 outs in the bottom of the top. Oh, gosh darn it. Son of a gun. I don't know. It was so close. Pearson dove for it. She couldn't get the ball out of her glove to toss it. And West Burlington scored the tying run. There's no argument. So, but holy Toledo, that was close. So now it's a 9-9 ball game. Well, let's see if the Comets can get out of here without any more scoring and have the opportunity to score the winning run in the bottom of the 9th. And the pitch. Down low. Nice stop by Kiwi. 1 ball, no strikes again. 2 out. Falcons have came back here with 4 in the top of the 7th to tie this game at 9 apiece. Again, we got 30 hits between them. Been a fun game. Wolf now, and the pitch. That's going to be drilled down the left field line. 1's going to score. 2's going to score. And they're going to send 3, and there's going to be a play at the plate, and it's not going to be safe, or it's not going to be a close. And it's a 3-run double for Kramer. Or no, for Thomas, that is. So, yes, it will be a, excuse me, that was Kelly. So, yeah, that will be a 3-run double. I don't know what the questions are here. I'm trying to keep up my scorebook, to be honest. So, the Comets got a little work to do. First of all, we got to get out of the inning and then go to work at the bats. Number 10. So, Snowden is batting for Christensen because she cannot come in. That's right, because she pinch ran for her. So, Snowden's a left-handed hitter. 1-0 is the count. Wolf looks in, gets the sign, and is ready. And the pitch. Nice pitch on the outside corner. Again, been 31 hits in this game. A little over 2-hour ball game, which is, again, very unusual for softball, but this has been a blast to watch. Obviously, it'd be awesome if the Comets were on top, but that is the way the game crumbles sometimes. And Kiwi did a nice job of trying to frame it, but does not get the job done. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Does a really nice job of coming out and coming back in. So it's actually getting a little chilly up here. I'm about ready to put my sweatshirt back on. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. 1 on, 7 in for the, and ball high. 7 in for the Falcons here in the top of the 7th. They came in with a 9-5 deficit. At this point, they are 12-9 Falcons lead. Really the first, other than after the top of the first inning, first deficit the Comets had all game. And the pitch, right off the edge of the end of the bat. So that's going to even the count. 2 balls, 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 7th. Comets down now, 12-9. Wolf looks in, gets the pitch call, and the pitch. And strike 3. So the Comets do get out of the inning, but they have got some work to do. So we go in the bottom of the 7th. Comets are down 12-9 now. You know, of all the things, and that's one of the things I love about any sport is you just never know when that comeback coming. Now this stunk a little bit. Don't get me wrong, since it was the Comets on the back side of that, but at the same time, that's just the way it goes. So the good part for the Comets is they got top of the order. You got Cassidy, Hall, and Collins if anybody gets on. So we're in as good of a spot as any to still get this win. So, all right, I'm going to leave everything just for a second. I'm going to put my sweatshirt back on. I'll be back here in just a flash. All right, we are back here. So, yeah, like I said, can't forget our great sponsors, or Iowa City Orthodontics is our game sponsor for West Liberty Softball. And you got Robertson Real Estate, Southsex Trucking, Wheelie Chevrolet, West Liberty Athletic Booster Club, West Liberty State Bank, Feldman Performance, Jones Trucking, West Liberty Golf and Country Club, Active Health, Collins Concrete, Blaze Fitness, and, of course, Iowa City Tires. All right, bottom of the 9th, bottom of the 7th, Comets got some work to do. As Gonzalez has come in now on that aspect and really shut the Comets down. We haven't scored since she's been the pitcher, so, or not that I'm aware of anyway. I didn't really mark when she came in, but to my knowledge, she's not. So, but this will be our second time through the order with her as well. So A lot of good things can happen here. So 2-0 count now to Cassie. Cassie's 2 for 2. Or 2 for 4, rather, for the night. And the pitch. Down low for a ball. So now Cassie's got 3-0. Obviously, with a 3-run deficit, you need base runners. Oh, he called that a strike. I missed that. It was such a late call, I missed it. So, okay, excuse me, my fault. It's 2 balls, 1 strike now. And the pitch. No. He had to refer to first base, but yeah, she did not go around. So I think that was a correct call. 3 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Cassie just trying to get on because, again, need base runners in order to score runs. Big pitch here for Gonzalez in the pitch. Down low, bounced it in. Cassidy draws the lead off walk. All right, Comets get it started right here. Now we got some big hitters coming up in Sully Hall, Pearson Hall, and then Kylie Collins. Sully goes to talk to Mom about Trish Hall. I'm assuming they're talking about supper or something like that. Don't get me wrong. But yes, regardless, we are, the game was fun. It got really intense there in the first half of the 7th inning here when the Falcons come back and score 7 runs. So, again, we got 31 hits and first bunt attempt by Sully Hall. That actually surprises me a little bit. What they were trying to pop it up over the third baseman, maybe? Because with her hitting ability, but regardless, I'm not the coach. Like I said, I don't know what they're thinking. So 0-1, bring Cassie on first, not even holding her in as they're playing. Oh, there you go, Sully. Oh, really nice play by the left fielder Anderson. Because Sully just popped it over to the left side, and really nice job by the left fielder. So that's a fly out to 7. So now that'll be 1 out. Pearson Hall, coming off of a 2-homer night. She's 3 for 4. And the pitch. That's drilled down the right field line. That's going to score Bryn Cassidy. Bryn Cassidy's rounding third. She's coming in to score. And Pearson Hall will have another RBI on a RBI double. So the Comets pull closer as it's a 12-10 ball game now. Kylie Collins is up. Going to need some girls to come through in big ways here in a little bit. If the Comets are going to actually go home with a W here. Pitch by Gonzalez. Up high. Again, she's only a freshman, so I don't know how much experience she had last year. So, there's that mental side of it because she may be thinking, oh, gosh, I don't want to lose it, which I think the mentality you got to have is, hey, I'm going to do everything I can, and what happens, happens. Can be fouled off. Good swing by Kylie Collins. She was going to right center with that one, it sure looked like from my aspect. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Again, bottom of the 7th. Comets are down 12-10. 1 girl on. Pearson Hall had an RBI double. Kylie Collins trying to drive her in. And she gets right through second base. It's going to go to second base, so it's going to be an out on a 4-3 put out by Colin Collins. So Pearson Hall does go to third. So now we got Mallory Wolf.
Number 4, Mallory Wolf.
So Wolf comes in a big spot. Needs a single to keep this train rolling. Gonzalez looks in, and the pitch. Oh, little brushback pitch. Mallory doesn't, she's kind of long and lanky, but she's laughing about it. So obviously it is what it is. But she showed some serious athleticism getting out of the way of that one. So that was good stuff. again, 1 ball, no strikes, 2 out, 1 on. Comets down by 2, and the pitch. Strike on the inside corner. And as much as it sinks for Mallory, but with her length, that pitch right at the knees on the inside corner, to me, is almost impossible to hit. It's hard for anybody, but in particular, a long, lanky girl like herself. And the pitch. Way to battle off, fight that one off. But now she's down to her last strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Need a hit to continue things here for the Comets. Again, Comets had opportunities early to, as we put this game away, and the Falcons did not let them. So kudos to that. And the pitch. And it's going to go right through the right field. So right through the first, second base. So that's going to drive home a run. So that'll be an RBI single. So now the Comets are 12-11. Up for the Comets is Addie Bell. She is 2 for 4 tonight. Again, 33 hits. That's absolutely awesome. Fun game, as we put. So, West Burlington's coach, let me get that name. I just had it here. Dave Olson. He's going out to have a team meeting at the mound. So, but yeah, absolutely. Been a fun game. Comets are battling back. The Falcons battle back. This is really what high school sports are all about. Obviously, it stinks to whoever loses this game. It's awesome to whoever wins this game. But with that being said, it's that both teams did their absolute best, and that's what you want. High school sports are about competing. It's learning to win. It's learning to lose. Sometimes learning to lose is more importantly, and how to come back from that at the same time. So, all right, Addie Bell digs in, foul straight back. 0-1's the count. Remember, the first 2 runs that we scored off of Gonzalez, I believe, since she's been in. So Comets are starting to figure her out a little bit. Let's see if Addie Bell could come through. Big opening in the middle if she can get there. And the pitch. Ball down. 1 ball, 1. That'll even the count at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs. Comets are down 12-11. Garcia on first. Pinch running for Mallory Wolf as the pitcher. Courtesy running, rather, not pinch running. And the pitch. Ooh, tries to get around one, but it does go foul. So Addie Bell's got to protect. Can't let anything close go, unfortunately. You're in a 1-2 count and literally down to your last strike. So Addie Bell, again, a senior, experienced, a very good background of IQ. Look at her pitcher outside. And she got just enough of it to put a spin on that the catcher couldn't hold on to it for strike 3. She realizes that. So she lives for another pitch. Again, that might have been just enough. Maybe this one she'll miss a little bit. She'll bring it inside, and Addie Bell will be able to coach did not allow the ump did not allow the timeout. I've never seen him not allow it, but I guess it is what it is. So, okay, 1-2, Addie Bell digging in, and the pitch. Down inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, excuse me, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Tying run on first base, winning run at the plate. Bell digging in, back at the box. And Gonzalez with the pitch. Does she go? He cannot, from that spot, he cannot tell. If he was at first base, you might have had a possibility, but the first base ump is between first and second, so that's a really tough call. So that's going to be 3-2. Do not blame the Falcons at all for referring. I did the same thing. 3-2, 2 out. Runner will be going. Gonzalez with the pitch. And she does go on that one. So the Comets lose an absolute thriller tonight. 33 hits, 23 runs. And, but man, oh man, was that a game. So, unfortunately for the Comets, they do go down in a thriller, 12-11 loss to the West Burlington Falcons. Again, 33 hits was in that game. Comets had a lead till the 7th inning. They score 7 in the top of the 7th to overtake it. So, thank you to all of our sponsors with Robertson Real Estate, South 6 Trucking, Iowa City Orthodontics, Wheelie Chevrolet, West Liberty Athletic Booster Club, West Liberty State Bank, Feldman Performance, Jones Trucking, West Liberty Golf and Country Club, Active Health, Collins Concrete, Blaze Fitness, and Iowa City Tires. So, thanks very much for joining us, and until next Wednesday for Comet Activity Network, I'll join in. Thanks very much.